Hi everybody, hope you're doing good today. We're in my closet, but in a different section of my closet. So the summer is almost here. I mean, I am in Florida and it's still not summer yet, but it really feels like it's so hot that it got me thinking it would be nice to do a video of what are the best summer perfumes I have in my collection. So I will divide them in 4 categories. One, it's summery perfumes that are very beachy, sort of sunscreeny with coconut, that are really nice to go to the beach. The second category, which is the largest one, it's everyday summer perfumes. Most of the perfumes you'll see here are very fruit based. They will always have florals in them because my preference is always very feminine perfumes. But I don't know about you guys, but during the spring I tend to go and lean more towards the more flowery ones. And then in the summer I like to wear more fruity perfumes. So this second category is going to be very fruit perfume heavy, and I'll explain them one by one when we get there, and that you can wear at all times during the summer. The third category, it's going to be sort of an exception of perfumes that have like a balance between florals and fruits, but they have something in them that make them really good for the summer. Okay? And the last one would be summer perfumes that I would wear at night. Okay? So let's start with the first one, the perfumes that would be good to go to the beach. Here's my beloved JLo Glow. This is an oldie but goodie. This is a beautiful perfume. It's mostly white florals, but I've said this before. To me, I don't really get the florals at all. To me, it smells amazing. It smells as if you applied sunscreen in your skin and you went for a swim in the ocean. You know, when you get out of the ocean, you smell your skin. You have a little bit of the sunscreen and then a little bit of the salty water. This is it. This is a beautiful perfume. And this is strong. Like seriously, don't apply too much of this. And it lasts a long time. My hubby loves this one. And men overall love it. Because I've gotten many compliments by men only, as opposed to my other perfumes, which is, sometimes men, sometimes women, but this one is only men, so I don't know. It smells clean at the same time, and many people think this smells like soap, but to me it truly doesn't. It truly smells like I just described to you. So this is a goodie but a cheapie, and I will always want to have her with me. I crave her for the summertime, and I use this only when I go to the beach. If I'm going on a day trip to the beach, or if I'm going like on a beach resort or something like that. So this is JLo Glow. This is a new addition to my collection. I've always wanted this perfume. So this is Alien Goddess, the EDP, the original one. Okay. And how I usually go about perfumes is that I always buy a travel size. I already know I love it because I have gone to Sephora and sprayed it several times, so I already know. But I never usually buy a full-size bottle. I always go with a travel size first and see how it goes. And then if everything goes well, then I'll buy a full size. So this is a 50 milliliters travel spray. Okay, so this perfume, I fell in love the first time I smelled this. Oh my goodness. The sprayer is not good, but the scent is very good. Okay. Oh yes. Okay, so let me see if I can explain this. The first time I sprayed this on Sephora, I loved it so much that I sprayed this all over, and I went out about my day, and I am not kidding. 3 people in different places complimented me. I went to Whole Foods, the worker there complimented me, and then 2 other people on the street. So Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful perfume. So this is a vanilla heavy perfume, but this is the sort of vanilla I like, which is, it has like a complement, some kind of brightness or citrus there. So this has vanilla, of course. It has bergamot, okay? It has coconut water, so it's very light. It's not creamy, okay? That's important too. And it's got jasmine, so it makes it so feminine, so beautiful and sexy. And it's got cashmere, so it has that little aspect that is cozy about it. But this is the sort of perfume that I think it's the perfect vanilla to wear in a summer weather, you know, in a hot weather, or in Florida, because it's not cloying at all. The coconut, like I said, is not creamy or dense. It's coconut water. And this leaves a scent trail. I'm telling you, I think Alien Goddess is the perfect name, because it's worth for a goddess. It's like a goddess would walk, you know, and everybody would just faint behind her because she smells so good. I adore this, and I am so happy I have this, and I'm just patiently waiting for the summer, even though it's already warm. But I want to, like, it's brand new, so I want to really start to wear it like in the official summer. But this is beautiful, beautiful perfume. Now I have another option, which is less expensive, and it's by the Happy line, by the Clinique My Happy line. It's called Lily of the Beach. This is not a travel size. They all come in this little size. This is like really easy to like just drop in your bag, you know, when you go to the beach. And this is also strong, and this smells in the same area as Alien Goddess or Soleil Blanc, you know, by Tom Ford. Of course, it doesn't smell expensive like Soleil Blanc. It's not as refined, but this is a perfectly good beachy summer perfume. This one is sunscreen. To me, this one smells like sunscreen, okay? However, JLo Glow doesn't. JLo Glow smells like sunscreen, but with the ocean water once you come out, and the smell on your skin, like a combination of all those things, like the product of those things. This one smells like a delicious sunscreen, so you do have to like coconutty sunscreen kind of scent. These three are the perfumes I would recommend for the summer to go to the beach. Now let's go for the everyday summer, which is the ones I have the most of. So like I mentioned, this would be very fruit heavy, okay? And most of them are particularly, they concentrate on one fruit, especially. At least that's how I perceive them, okay? This one is called Pear Potion by Paris Corner. And this perfume, as the name says, it's a pear blast. It has a caramel note in it. Yeah, it's really nice. It's very refreshing. I own around 30 perfumes, okay? And I don't allow myself to have more. But because of my channel, I wanted to bring new content, so I purchased around 17 Middle Eastern fragrances to review for you guys. I kept some of them. Others I'm not going to keep. I'm going to sell them on my Mercari. In case you're interested, I'll let you guys know when. But for now, I still have her so that I can review her. She's lovely. The first time I got her, it was very faint. I could almost not smell her, you know, very, very faint. But now it's stronger, and it's definitely pear. It's bright, but it has that little sweetness there because of the caramel. Now, at first it had a weird smell, like a fresh pear, and then like imagine opening your refrigerator and you have like a bag of delicious fresh pears, but then there's one that went bad. So that's how it smelled to me when it first arrived. And I'm telling you guys this in case it happens to you. But that has faded away. I still can smell it, but very faint. So I'm pretty sure that will go away, you know, because it's been, each day that passes by, it's been less and less of that rotten pear smell. But it's a beautiful, beautiful perfume. Very fresh. Of course, all Middle Eastern fragrances are so inexpensive. I can't say about the lasting power because I have not used this one yet. But, I mean, I have a feeling it's not one of the, beasts, because when it arrived it was very faint, and right now it smells stronger. So you definitely need to let it mature when it gets to you. But I don't feel like it's one of those perfumes that it's going to be with you all day long. I have some that will, but not this one. But still, it's a beautiful perfume. So this is Pear Potion by Paris Corner. Here we have a red apple. This is Bate Al Oud Sublime by Lattafa. This is a dupe for Kayali's Eating Juicy Apple. I have that one in a travel size, and I can assure to you it's a very, very good dupe. Very good dupe. Smells just like it. It does have a moss note that is quite prominent, especially in the dry down. So if you don't like moss, I would advise not to get this one. But I have another one for you that I will share just in a bit. That is actually the one I decided to keep, because it doesn't have the moss note and it stays longer. Like when I spray this perfume, the other one that I will share in a little bit, and the original Kayali Eating Juicy Apple in 3 little pieces of paper, and I just go and come back an hour later, the original and the other one, they still smell like a tart, sharp red apple. This one, I can barely smell the apple, and I smell more of the moss. So I decided to mention this. Some people adore moss, so then this is good for you. This lasts a long time. It does. For being a freshie, it really does. This has more to it. So don't think it's like, you're spraying like an apple shampoo. It's not. It's got depth. It does. It's not linear. It's got vanilla also. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So this is Bade Al Oud Sublime by Lattafa. Since we're in that topic, this is the other one I was telling you. This is Kiss of Rose by La Fede. By the way, forget about this name. Very misleading. I don't know what they were thinking. But yeah, forget about this name. This is a sharp red apple. Crisp. You know what, like when you bite into it, that refreshing feeling you get? It's so, so good. And the apple brightness stays with you the whole time. So this is more of a linear perfume. And it doesn't have the moss note. So I really, really recommend this one. And I always wanted to show you guys the sprayers of this line. This is a line of perfumes. I have 2 of them. But seriously, like, I've never seen sprayers like this. Let me see if I can show you, because I need to do this from far away. And it's always so hard because of the angle of my camera. So, okay. So I'm going to be here, like right on the border, okay? So that you can see. Did you see that? I mean, it goes all across my closet. The length of my closet. Oh my goodness, this is so good. This is so happy. This is perfect for the summer. It's so refreshing and beautiful and very long lasting. It just immediately brings a smile to my face. It's such a happy perfume. If you love red apple, I mean, you need to get this, seriously. And I don't really recommend people to blind buy. Truly, if you can get a little sample or a decant, or go to Sephora and smell the perfume first, it's always better, okay? But let's say you smelled Eating Juicy Apple once and you loved it. I can recommend blind buy this. This is how sure I am about it. It's just the same, and it's beautiful. So this is La Fede Kiss of Rose. Continuing with the fruits, we have this beautiful perfume, Lampertric by Dolce & Gabbana. This is a watermelon and rhubarb perfume. I didn't like this one the first time I smelled her. I didn't like it at all. And then I liked her, and then I didn't like her at all, and now I loved her, and I've loved her ever since. It's just a weird relationship. But I need to warn you, because the rhubarb here, it's a strange note. So it's a hit or miss with people. But the watermelon here, it's so... Oh, this perfume is addicting. Every time I wear this perfume, I keep smelling my hands and my arms like I'm an addict. I don't know. I love it so much. So much. And it's very refreshing. It's not so sweet because the rhubarb doesn't make it sweet, but also because it's not so much the red of the watermelon, it's more of like the rim, so the green with a little bit of the red. Okay, this is beautiful, and this perfume is not expensive. For being a designer brand, it's not expensive. So if you love freshies, if you love watermelon, I really recommend her, but make sure to go to Sephora and smell her first, because the rhubarb is a little dangerous. She's a little dangerous. So this is Lampertric by Dolce & Gabbana. Go with, of course, orange. This one, it's called, this has such a long name. Confessions for Quatre. Okay, I'll write the name here. But this is mostly this is actually a dupe for Afternoon Swim by Louis Vuitton. I don't know about that perfume. I've never tried it, so I can't tell you if it's a good dupe or not. What I can tell you about this perfume is when you smell it, right from the nozzle, because it's been this way since day one, it smells like Fanta, which is an artificial fizzy drink. Okay, this has ginger. So I think the fizziness is coming from the ginger. But it's not like a spicy perfume that is going to hurt your nose because of the ginger. No. It's just fizzy, okay? Now, when you spray this in the air, I still get the Fanta. But when you spray on your skin, it changes so much and it turns more natural. More like a real orange. So this also has mandarin. And I adore mandarin. That's my favorite citrus note. But sadly, I feel like the mandarin is sort of lost, and this is just an orange perfume. An orange perfume. It's completely unisex. Completely. Like, completely. It's not even leaning a little bit feminine or a little bit masculine. It truly is a unisex perfume. And yeah. So you need to really love citrus scents. It's linear. Completely linear. So you get a more realistic orange once it's on your skin and stays with you around 6-7 hours, which is quite long for being a freshie. I mean, it really is, because usually citrus notes, they're on top and they evaporate very quickly because of the molecular weight to them. And I don't know how they do it, but this one, it stays with you. So you need to like orange, okay? But it's not a very realistic orange. Once it hits your skin, it smells a little bit more real instead of a soda. But it's not like a realistic orange, like for example getting orange sanguine, you know, from Atelier or something like that. It's not. But it's similar in the sense that it's an orange bomb, okay? So this is Quatre. Let's go with pineapple. Pineapple in the summer is so good. This is OUI Splash by Juicy Couture. And I always have to warn people, because Juicy Couture is so famous because of Viva Le Juicy, the whole Viva Le Juicy line with the flankers. And those are sweet perfumes. To me, they're sweet. You know, sweet. This is fruits, okay? Fruits. Mostly pineapple. But the pineapple is artificial. It is. But to me, it smells so good. It also has a note of pineapple sorbet. It's so refreshing. And it has some ambroxan in the dry down. I really like that. I feel it's a little sexy. And people don't like this perfume. I do. I love it. So much, in fact, that I have a backup right now because this is almost gone. And this is perfect. Like when I wear this and then that day I suddenly have to go to a pool or something, this smells so good inside the pool. And maybe that's why it's called OUI Splash. I don't know. And I came to realize this a lot longer after I had this perfume. So it's not like I got influenced by the name. But this is beautiful. I love it. But you have to don't buy this expecting you're going to get a realistic pineapple. No, it's a very synthetic perfume. But I still like it. I do. I love it. So this is OUI Splash by Juicy Couture's little one. Of course, you're guessing it's a green apple. This is Donna Karan New York Be Delicious. And this perfume, this is an oldie. I've always had this perfume and I always repurchase. this has a lot of floral notes, so it's very feminine, especially jasmine, white florals. And it has cucumber, so it's so refreshing. But the star of the show for me is the green apple. Okay, so Aura Crisp and Bade Al Oud Sublime were red apples. This is green apple, and it's just beautiful, beautiful perfume, and it's very versatile because it's also floral, you know. And maybe I should have put this in the other category, but no, because the green apple is winning, definitely. So it's not like balanced between both. The green apple is winning, but still a very feminine perfume. So this is Donna Karan, New York. Be delicious. This is my new obsession, I'm telling you. This is Taskeen Marina by Paris Corner. Look at this bottle. It's so pretty. This ombre. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's spray it because I love it. Okay, this is so good. Okay, so this has orange, has watermelon, has a lot of fruits, and I won't go into the notes, but the reason why I don't is because I can't pick any note, meaning it is so well blended that it smells like a fruit cocktail. Okay, it is so refreshing and beautiful, and I always say this because this is what I pictured from the first time I sprayed this. So imagine you're coming out of the shower, because this is very refreshing and sort of clean, gives you that clean feeling. You're coming out of the shower and you put on this beautiful summery dress and you go out into the balcony overlooking the beach, and you're drinking a Starbucks refresher. It has to be a refresher, and I'll explain why in a little bit. Okay, and you feel the sea breeze, you know, you can sense it. This is what this smells like to me. It's fruits with a little saltiness from the sea breeze, but I don't know what note is giving it that saltiness. I truly don't, but it really does have that effect. But it's not salty, okay? Don't go think it's like Olympia, for example, from Paco Rabanne. It's not like you can't pick up the salt, but you do understand why it's called Marina, if that makes sense. It's a gorgeous perfume, gorgeous. And the reason why I said it has to be a Starbucks refresher or any other kind of refresher is because a regular juice is more dense. Sometimes it's not see-through. You know what I mean? Like imagine orange juice or something like that. But a refresher is a watered down version of the fruits, of the juices. And this is what this is, because this is very aquatic. So if you like aquatic perfumes and you like fruity perfumes, oh, you will love this. You will love this. And this is feminine linen. I mean, it's I always like to do this little scale. So if 1 is feminine and 10 is masculine and 5 is completely unisex, this is a 4, meaning it's a little bit feminine. But it's so close to being unisex that, you know, a man can wear this. Even though any man can wear anything they want. Everybody can. But just trying to explain, you know, what I feel about the perfume. So this is Taskeen Marina by Paris Corner. This is a new addition to my collection. I am so excited about this one. This has been on my wish list for a while now because I smelled her the first time in an airport and I fell in love. And she was on my wish list and I got gifted this to me just recently. And look at her. So this is going to be so hard for me to pronounce because it's French, but it's Le Jardin de Monsieur. This is by Hermes, and this is it's gorgeous. It's so refined, smells so expensive. This is citruses. Okay, you have to love citruses. So this has a note of kumquat, and kumquat is like a little Chinese orange that it sort of smells like orange but also lemon. And this is what it smells like to me. But the whole time, I wore this. This was my scent of the day yesterday. I took a shower in the morning. I sprayed this. I went out about my day. I went to IKEA. I spent the whole day. I came back home. And at 7 o'clock, I was still smelling this. And I felt I was leaving this beautiful trail. And I don't know if it was in my head that I felt like people were looking at me. I don't know. I don't know. I sound like full of myself, but no. Seriously, I felt like it was drawing attention. I don't know. Or maybe it's that I'm so in love with it that I felt that way. This is beautiful. It smells expensive. Very expensive. It does. It really does. You have to love citruses, okay? Now, I've come to realize that the more expensive a perfume is, especially when it comes to fruit notes or citruses, the more realistic it feels. So this is a very, very, very realistic kumquat. It's beautiful, but it also has jasmine. So it's feminine. And this is why I love it. This is why I love it. So I am over the moon about this new addition. And I can't wait to do a full video reviewing her. So this is Le Jardin de Monsieur by Hermes. Okay, so now we're going to go in the category where these are perfect perfumes for the summer. They have a lot of fruits, of course, otherwise they wouldn't be in this video because I wouldn't think of them for summer, okay? But they also have florals and they're very well balanced. But there's something in these perfumes that makes them great for the summer. So the first one is the very viral. This is Abyedh Coral. It's a beautiful perfume. I mean, it's very refreshing. And even though everybody says that this smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, not to me. Not to me. So this perfume, it does have watermelon, okay? And when I smell it, yeah, when I smell it right on the nostril, and even when I spray it and on the skin, I can tell it has watermelon, but it's not strong. It's not. And it's not like a Jolly Rancher. So I would really recommend not to blind buy this thinking it smells like a Jolly Rancher, because I feel maybe you might get disappointed. At least this is how I'm smelling this perfume, okay? So it does have watermelon, but it has florals. And the florals make it a feminine perfume, and it makes it not to be just watermelon, okay? It's a little tart, and to me, this smells like, oh, I forgot to bring them. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. It smells as if these two perfumes were combined, and this is the product, okay? This is Lampertric Royale. This is the new one by Dolce & Gabbana, which basically smells just like, very much like Lampertric, but this one, it's less fresh and has more floral notes. So it's even more feminine than her, okay? Now it smells like her. So of course it's the watermelon doing this. And it also smells like a perfume with the longest name on earth, which is Valentino Donna Boni Roma Coral Fantasy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this one is a little more tropical, okay? And this one is also tropical, and I think it's because it has coconut water, okay? When I sense a perfume, it's tropical, and it says coconut, but it doesn't smell like coconut, then I know it's coconut water. Otherwise, it would be creamy or milky if it had like a regular coconut. So it is tropical, so it's perfect for the summer because of this, see? So this is the reason, it's why it's in this category. And when you mix these two together, it smells so much like this, but you need to make this a little candy-like, okay? But to me, it's not a watermelon Jolly Rancher. And I know about it because that's my favorite Jolly Rancher. I am an expert. I also love the ring pops, the watermelon. So yeah, this is strong. I mean, I am in awe. This lasts around 8 hours and it projects. It really does. So, I mean, it's impressive. So this is Abyedh Coral. Okay, and the other one that is perfect for the summer is Viva Le Juicy Le Bubbly. And as you can tell, I used her a lot last year. She has a big dent. This is basically the only Viva Le Juicy I like, and it's because it's less sweet. It doesn't have like caramel or it's very heavy. You know, I'm not really into gourmands. This is a very fresh take on it, very fresh. And it has a champagne note. See, this is why I think it's the bubbly, and this is why I think it's got these cute little bubbles here. So that makes it so refreshing. So this is very feminine, very girly. This has gardenia. But because of the champagne note, it's so refreshing. So this is a good example of a fruity floral perfume that is good for the summer. Yeah, so this is Viva Le Juicy, Le Bubbly. So now we're into the last category, which is summer perfumes that I feel would work really well to wear at night. Okay, at least for me. I am a simple person. I don't really wear very strong perfumes, but to me, this is what I like to wear at night. Okay, so this is Lancome Idole. Look at this. This is the thinnest bottle in the world. I think it's so beautiful. And it's got like a little indentation here, so it's like it's very, I don't know, satisfying to hold it. So this is rose perfume, but a modern rose. So it smells very modern, this perfume, but it has pear. And the pear here is beautiful. And this is the only perfume I have in my collection that has patchouli. I don't like patchouli, but it doesn't bother me here. And because of the patchouli, I sense that it's more classy-like, so I wear it at night. But it's so fresh and refreshing that I love to wear it at night in the summer. I usually take this if I'm going to a summer resort or something. I love to wear this at night and leave the scent trail. This is a beautiful perfume, and it's very versatile too. It's very long lasting. Maybe it's because of the patchouli. Beautiful, beautiful. So this is Lancome Idole. And the last one I have for you, it's the beautiful Mayar by Lattafa. Don't think this is a dupe for Armani My Way, because it looks like it, but it's not. This is a dupe for the beautiful Angel Nova, created by Quentin Biche. And this is exactly like it. Exactly like it. So on the top, it has a very realistic raspberry with lychee. You have to love very sharp in your face, pungent perfumes. Okay? I cannot say this enough. Don't blind buy this if you don't love perfumes that have sharp notes. I realized the other day that this is by Quentin Biche, and so is the Lena. So I think that he likes feminine perfumes that have like rose, you know, beautiful feminine floral scents, but then he likes that kick on top, that loudness, because she has the loudness, you know, with the rhubarb and the lychee, and she definitely has the loudness with the raspberry and the lychee. So very long lasting, beautiful perfume. I am in love. I'm so happy I have her, because I fell in love with Angel Nova, but then I realized it had a really strong notes, and it's Akalaya wood. I thought it was patchouli because it smells like it actually, but I went in Fragrancenet, I looked at the notes, and I realized it's the wood, and this one doesn't have that. Okay, so it's amazing, very strong, and it's perfect to go at night, because it's that sort of perfume that when you enter a room, you're like, okay, look at me, just look at me. It's a beautiful perfume. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so I hope this video was entertaining to you and was useful, and let me know if you guys want me to do maybe a another summer perfume video. Maybe it could be most affordable summer perfumes, could be that, and I'll be happy to do that. Okay, so remember to be good, be kind, be happy, and always smell nice. Bye. Thank you. Take care. Love you.